Hello and welcome to the channel Akram the African. It is Valentine again, and I want to say that most of you or some of you young men may be struck with poverty, joblessness or other forms of negativities after this festive season. Why am I saying this? Centuries ago in Egypt, you would have heard these popular stories about Egyptian mummies, where dead bodies were mummified. So the dead bodies were embalmed so that they could be, stored for a long time. And the people that were around and who used to do this job of embalming the dead bodies used to engage in what is called necrophilia. Necrophilia is the pathological desire to have sexual engagement with a dead body. And for this reason, the men that died were immediately brought up to be embalmed. But the ladies were allowed by their families to stay like a day or two to decay a bit before they were brought to be embalmed, simply because the men that were engaging in the job used to necrophile these ladies. But their case is even better, because when a person dies, the spirit that lives in their privacy, in their private parts that guide their privacy, leaves. But if the person is still living, the spirit still lives with them. That is why before you sleep with somebody, you must have taken the permission of these spirits, which is not direct anyway. That is why when somebody, before you legitimately have sex with a lady, in the African tradition, they used to say, go and then knock. Let the people know, the parents know about you. So you go to seek the parents' permission. Then the parents will also take the permission of the lady before you are given the chance. So in the process of doing all these things, because the parents are elderly, because the parents know how to engage with their ancestors, because in the process you make certain provisions that are used to make libation and other things, the gods are appeased, the spirits are spoken to, and then you have a good way to go. Unfortunately, these days, we see it as an open field, where once you have your bottle of champagne, your bouquet of flowers, and then your luxurious life, somehow, you are able to take a lady out, and before they realize, you go in onto them. Enjoy yourselves, and the spirits get to be hard on you afterwards, and you start to blame people. This must be a lesson, and we need to understand that before you ever get to engage with a lady sexually, you must have the permission of the parents, and the parents also even need the lady's permission before they can grant you that chance to have an engagement with a lady. That is the African principle. In fact, this is how it is believed. That is why I am saying it. But let's even come back to the Islamic and then the Christian world. You don't go about sleeping with ladies whom you do not have a proper marriage engagement with. You don't do that. So these things concur with the African traditional system or belief that the privacy of a lady is a home of the gods. So before you get in there, you must have the permission of the lady through the parents, and then the gods are appeased, and then you can have a whole full day to enjoy her forever. Take note and guide yourselves. This is the channel Akram the Africa. Stay, and then if you have any disagreement or of any sort with this thing I'm saying, leave your comments in the comment section. Leave your opinion and let's get chatting. Bye bye.